What is going on, guys? Happy New Year. It is January 1st. This is the daily for January 1st, and it's the Yara daily. It is almost 3 p.m. for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try recording this one and then do something new. I'll do the Jesse daily tonight, and then I'll try splicing them together, so hopefully it works out. But obviously, yes. I didn't post last night, and so we're going to try to do this today. We'll see how it goes. I did see the board, and so the route that most people are taking is they're going bottom top, which is a good route. Get a lot of points going, no guns here. And then if you can get an unseen here, which with Yara, like the Molotovs and stun bombs and stuff, like the route looks really nice. But I really like the complexity of this one. It's more human encounters. And I kind of want to do both. You know what I might do is I might just sit here and do both. Because I really like this one, but this one is the safer route. If you can get the bow in this route, because you also get the stealth tree, and you do the unseen strats on gas station and forest, you can put together a run that's better and higher scoring than you can here. But it is safer. So ultimately, we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. I kind of just want to do this one because it's different. Like, I want to start the year off kind of on that foot, is do this one and then do the... Maybe I'll do this one and then do the route that everybody else was doing just to see. I'm kind of just yapping now. I really wanted to, because I calculated this one just being like a few hundred points better. Like 100 or 200 points better. So we got to get through this first encounter, though, first. It's against WLF. I don't know where the gun enemies are, like what the layout is. So they do have decreased health, though. So we're just going to try to just get as many kills as possible. Did we get the pipe? No pipe. There's the axe. Is there the big axe? No, so it gave us plank.
We're gonna find you
over here. It's over.
That sucks so bad, dude. How does that miss?
Holy shit!
You scared me, mister. That's not a stun point, even though I was pressing R2.
She's down.
All right. We got really lucky throughout that whole encounter. That's not going to be very high scoring. It might not break an S. Oh my gosh, we just got an S. Nice. Yeah, we got really lucky not getting shot. I think the one guy missed us like 3 or 4 times. And we actually left there with a pipe, which might impact the shop. Hospital capture. We'll just do this because we got the capture coming up. I would like to pick this up for the holdout, but I don't think it's totally necessary. We'll see, though. Yeah, I'm gonna do the difficult route. I don't know if it's the right choice, but it just I feel like if I don't do it, I'll like be upset with myself.
Look out. On our left. Fuck! Ambush! Ambush!
Damn, we lost unseen. I should have stun bombed him, but the second to last guy, but I was trying to just grab him instead.
Damn.
So I could like most definitely get the stealth kill up because I didn't know if the stun bomb would like lose us the unseen. So that might be like a 5:30 maybe. Oh, 5:45. I mean, that's not bad. Would have been a 5:65 without Lev, so I'll take it. But you always wish you can get unseen there. So like that unseen is 125 points. Like if you get it, it can probably be the difference between the two routes that we're doing, even if you do really well later in the encounter. So I'm going to upgrade this now before the holdout because I want the holdout to drop us canister so that we can craft in the following encounter here, because we're going to want to like prioritize using canister over the bow because of the accuracy bug. Oh, dude, we needed this. Hopefully we get it again. I gotta upgrade the gun too. Ah, man. And we can fully upgrade the gun. 170 is what you need to do it, so we should have 3 leftover parts here. Try to put together a good holdout. With holdout in the 3rd slot, there's going to be only 25 enemies and no chance for a bloater. So you really just have to watch out for the enemies that are going to sneak by and try to get to Lev. And also any shamblers. Inside of 25 enemies, there's probably going to be like 1 or 2 shamblers. All right, we'll spawn in and try to loot everything we can. State Street is a pretty good map for loot. We need rag. Yep, a lot of rag and canister is what we need. No ammo. Yeah, that's pretty much the run. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's going to be like 90 points lost to damage on Lev. That's really frustrating. That was just, I mean, I was just playing it poorly. I was missing shots. I should have just stunned the Shambler from far away or thrown a molly at the enemies or something, but I was trying to conserve everything I could, and it just wasn't playing smart. That was a really bad, really bad holdout. Probably one of the worst holdouts I've had and still completed. And it was still an S. That's crazy it was still an S. But yeah, I mean, losing 96 to that pretty much kills the run. That's going to be 254 points just on Lev damage alone. So, of the 25 enemies, though, we stunned 20, which is crazy. Like, if you can pull that back, if you could just do it no damage. I mean, it was 90, or it was 96 and then 14. That was 110. So that could have been, you know, almost a 600 holdout in the third encounter. But that's okay. Let's just try to roll, and we didn't get the bow. So we'll see if we can get it before the what's it called? The forest encounter. I'm only going to have enough for 8 kills unless I pick up more rag.
Follow me. Coming. Hey, Troy! We're under attack! It came from back there!
Damn it! It came from that way! Andrew! Maybe it came from back there! Austin! Think that came from over there!
I see some rag over there that I really want to go for. It wasn't enough. So I can only get one more kill. Yeah, now just gotta hope they don't find me in the next like 30-something seconds. Oh man, if you can find just... I think I needed 1/4 more rag, then you can get 80 more points because that would be 4 more kills. Right? 4 more kills. So it'd be a stealth kill. It would be a headshot. And it would be a kill. So that's 80 more points times 4.2. That's... What's 80 times 4 is 320. Plus an extra 20% of 80. So that'd be 336, right? 80 times 4.2. Yeah, 336 more points if I can find 1/4 more rag. That hurts too. But I didn't have the ammo. So I guess I need to think about that. I probably would have only got 2 more kills because I didn't have the ammo.
Me, love. Okay.
And now we really need the bow going into this encounter. Like, if we don't get the bow, then... But the shop already gave it to us and we missed it. The sub would be nice, but... We're against helmeted enemies. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be really rough. Pretty much just going for regular all headshots here now. With Lev on mirror mode. We'll see if we can put something good up. I'm glad I went this route just to know, but I really like screwed up in the holdout. The holdout was really bad.
Know what we do to outsiders? Come on. Let him go, asshole!
Bring it on me! Get the hell up!
Shit! Push in! Get her off of me! Got her trapped! Saw them heading towards the truck! Got him! In here! Get the hell off of her! She's here! Motherfucker! I'll fuck you up! You know you're... Okay.
Oh man, I still can't even craft a silencer. All right, now I can. All right, this is a weird spawn because they might be coming from both angles.
Nothing over here.
Easy, easy.
Okay, stay calm. Bad move.
Bad idea.
There.
I'll find you.
All right, we're full ammo. Let's do this. One more good wave.
You don't scare me. What?
Move in!
Yeah, on it.
I just need Lev to not screw this up.
I'll kill you.
God damn it!
She's got me.
I got it!
Drop them, shithead.
Can you help me?
We need this for the boss. Maybe get them to lose us.
I know you're out there.
Yep. All right, this is gonna be slow, but
Got
wow, I can't believe we pulled off all headshots there. As Yara.
Damn.
Nice. All right, got that for the boss. All right, that encounter was good. We weren't able to do the unseen strat with the bow or anything, so we had to do it the old school way, but still put up almost 600. That would have been, without Lev, that'd be a 613, which is pretty good, and there's no clickers. So that was a pretty good encounter. I'm pretty happy with that. We're not gonna break the we're not gonna break 10K. We just lost too many points earlier in the run, but that's okay. There's the bow. Thank you for the bow. Right on time. I don't have the recipe, right? Yeah, I can't. Okay. We'll see how perfect we can get this. Lev might get in the way. Either stealing kills or taking aggro.
Coming. What?
What was that? What damaged me? It wasn't a slap. Did he throw something really quickly? Oh, it was the shambler. The shambler exploded. Duh. I don't know if this will kill him. I know we threw the brick at him, so we got stunned. Oh, this is gonna kill him. Yeah. Because of Lev, I should have taken Lev into account. So we lost 5 points there, but that's fine. Yeah, so that melee kill at the end and then taking damage from the dead shambler. I don't know why I wasn't aware of that. Cost us what would have been a perfect boss, but takes us to 17th. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have gotten the 10K using that other route because it would have been, if I got 10K, it would have been a legit third unless I beat these guys. Because this is first, second, and none of these people are legit. I think Alaben is, because I think Alaben's been hanging out in my YouTube streams. So, GD Bad Kitty, GG Gross. I think this is when you ran it on the alternate route. So, yeah, that was it was interesting. Let's go through it. We got really lucky in the subway station that we didn't get shot at all. Yeah, we didn't get shot at all. We should have, and we still squeezed out an S. So pretty much anything after that was completely lucky. The capture was fine. Losing the unseen at the last moment, that could have been another 125 points. The holdout was terrible. At least the first half was, and then we were able to clean up the back half. But of the 25 enemies, we stunned 20 of them, and we got 21 of the kills with unique points. Meaning like we got it. Like that means Lev probably stole 4, or I just got a kill with just like a regular hit marker, no headshot or melee kill or anything like that. But Lev not dying, I guess, is nice because we got to finish the run. But that was what 200 and something points that we could have gotten back, and that could have put us back up into top 10 range. So, excuse me, that's unfortunate, but whatever, we lived. The gas station hunted was fun. If we had a quarter more rag, we could have gotten probably 40 more points because I only had 2 bullets left. So 40 more points, but that's still 88 points, I believe, if you can get those. So that would have been nice too. The forced assault, this was good, man. This was actually the highlight of the run. It was nice to have, well, it wasn't nice to have a holdout like this, but it was nice to have a forest like this after a holdout like this. So this was pretty cool to be able to do all headshots as Yara. When you have Lev, who luckily he didn't take any kills, so that's pretty cool. This was a good encounter. I'm proud of how this forest went. It took a little long. I didn't think it took 7.5 minutes. To me, it was a very fast encounter because it was so intense. And then we had an okay boss. We took a little bit of damage. That's 30 points. We didn't get the melee kill on the boss. That is 15 points, so 45 points lost there. So whatever. That was an interesting board. I'm glad we went that route because I've seen so many people do this and go the other route, and I think the other route is probably better because it's safer, but I really liked this one and I wanted to give it a shot. Honestly, what I thought was going to be toughest, which was the forest and the gas station, wasn't. The holdout is what screwed me over pretty much for the whole run. So, oh well, it happens. That's what it's kind of fun to play these routes and do something a little bit different. I'm not going to run the other route. I thought this was fun enough. And so I'll see you guys. I'm going to try to splice the videos together. So I'm going to be right back for the Jesse Daily on your end. But for me, it's going to be in a few hours. It's going to be tonight. So, all right, we'll see you for the Jesse Daily. All right. So it should have cut right from the end of the Yara Daily to the start of this one. We're going to head into the Jesse Daily now. For you guys, that was immediate. For me, it's been like 6 or 7 hours since doing the Yara Daily. No warm-up, just hopping right back into this. Right. Just booted up once I got home, and we're going to do this and call it a day. Hunted Seraphites start. And I think this is the route for this. This is what I saw earlier. Just go all headshots here. But there is an invis enemies one, and it's on shipping yard with increased enemy speed. So this is a big map. Hopefully, like, currency's pretty nice, so you can just grab the shotgun. I was going to say, like, this is just too low multi compared to these two. This is just crap multi route, except for this is a assault against rattlers, if the intel's correct. Yeah, and forest. Yes, it is. And then the holdout into this, yeah. So this is just better, but unfortunately it does have an invis enemies with an arcade bloater at the end. So let's just hop into it. We'll see where the gun enemy is. Hopefully they're early so we can just take care of them. They gave us crowbar. Melee kill gambit's nice. Man, I just want to know who has the gun.
God damn it.
Ah. Luckily, we didn't get shot. She definitely could have poked out and shot there. We were able to squeeze one more kill out. And I know we left a bottle over by where we spawned, where they gave us the crowbar. Not a terrible start on a base multi, a 485. Could have been like 495 or 500, but not a bad start at all. It's not where we're going to get points in the run. It's going to be how well we can do in the invis encounter. So next is hospital assault against rattlers. We're going to have Joel. So there's not going to be any clickers. You know what we can probably do is... This would be nice, but we don't really need it. Trap mine recipe. What perks do we get? You get survival, so faster crafting. Do this for later. This is -6, and this is... Okay, so let's just do this for now, and then maybe roll for shotgun. Roll it twice. Alright, this is fine, and we're going to save this currency now. So what we can do, because we have Joel, is a little bit of an unseen strat. Because we do have the canisters. So we'll start with unseen strat just to kind of lure them to our position. We have Joel, so all headshots is going to be tough because he's going to want to take some of those kills. But hopefully we can pick some of them off with the silencer and stealth kills. And then just clean up the other kills towards the end, as long as Joel doesn't like one-shot anybody that we stun. So we're not necessarily going to try to get unseen, but we are going to try to do the strat. And we need to rush this way, make sure they don't spawn here.
Where the hell did they go? Search the whole goddamn area. We gotta find them, come on!
I see them! Over here! Don't be fucking...
Dude. These accuracy points I'm gonna lose. Makes me wish I upgraded stability or even like accuracy and recoil instead.
Seen them yet?
This is a tough spot because the grass is so tall.
Where the fuck are they hiding? Not visible!
Oh my gosh.
Here!
I think this thing only has one hit left on it, so we'll see how we play this.
Any trace of them?
There's nothing over here.
Where are these motherfuckers?
Over here! God damn it!
All right. Not a bad last wave, just overall not a great encounter. We kind of brought it back in that last wave a little bit. We lost some points to accuracy, which never feels good. It might be like between like 75 and 83%, I would bet. I missed a lot of shots. It's higher than I thought. I mean, I guess that's fine, but we got the all headshots. It's a fine score, and then the rifle shot was only 8 damage. So that again, it's fine, but it's not perfect by any means. I mean, we could have got 23 points back on just accuracy and damage alone. All right, capture, and then we got the biggest multi on the board. This is fine. Because I think currency's still fine. Yeah, 28 plus whatever the gambit is, plus whatever's in the safe. 6 enemies here on the capture. We can get some points back with an unseen, but it's difficult. This map is actually kind of difficult.
Could be them.
Start a sweep, people!
Don't take any risks.
Might have heard them.
Should be unseen, and we got the gambit, which is nice. Maybe squeeze some stealth kills out of whatever the game will classify as a stealth kill. That was a decent encounter. No melee kills, no stuns, which would have made it a lot better, but if we get the unseen, I'm happy with that. Now we need to hope for a shotgun going into this invis. Yeah, 590. That was good. That was a good encounter. When I wasn't pleased with the first two encounters, it feels good to come up with that. Well, the first one wasn't bad. The second one was okay. All right, currency's really nice. We need this and maybe this to manipulate the shop for a shotgun. Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. We got to do what we can with the pistol. All right. All right. The shotgun for a fourth encounter isn't like crazy important because in a fourth encounter, clickers will spawn alone, stalkers will spawn alone. They won't spawn with a runner like they do in the fifth encounter, but runners will spawn in doubles. And on a map like Shipping Yard, if it's night Shipping Yard, this is going to go a lot better because the flashlight will actually cast their shadows for us and it'll be a little bit easier. So a little trick we were talking about on stream. This is the first one I've been doing for Invis. Shout out to Harry for that one. But then the other one is putting the music on 0 so you can actually hear where they're coming from here. Because whatever variation of Shipping Yard you're on, whether it's big Shipping Yard, which is really big, or regular Shipping Yard, which isn't. Okay, so we got nighttime one. It's a big map, and you're going to want to know where they spawn. Just feels really eerie without the music. I was like, I was just so locked in on listening to where they could possibly be at. A shotgun would have been nice in a few scenarios because he could have just gotten the multis instead of having to use the bombs, and then you can get headshot points for it. But there were a couple of good plays in there, so I'm happy with how that went. When you see a score like 688, you're like, oh, I could definitely have put up like 700 plus. But hey, that's okay. Let's try to go all headshots now in the hardware store. We'll put the music back up. Watch the shop now. It's going to give us what we want. It's going to give us a shotgun like first thing, because that's how this game works. Never mind. I was being nasty for no reason. This brightness is still just too high for me. Those 3 points make a difference. All right, the rifle isn't going to be bad. We can use it on clickers. Hardest thing about this is going to be getting all of the stuns off in mirror mode. I didn't get the headshot. All right. That guy farted for no reason. Nice, and he didn't even charge it up. What an encounter, dude. Fun. Pick up the rifle and everything. Okay. Just trying to keep my cool now. He goes, I'm really trying not to rage in front of you guys. Didn't get the stun or the headshot or melee kill. On that runner, by the way. Alright, that was a pretty bad encounter. And we'll just leave it at that. I won't even talk about it any more than that. That was just bad.
All right.
It's like I'm trying to go for more points, and so I don't do trap mine strat, and I probably did worse than 550. I mean, just barely worse. But you lose 43. That's 129 to damage alone. So that's the damage, and then missing out on the all headshots is 35 because we got the stun on the one, but not the headshot, and then got a leg break and no headshot on the crawler. So that's 45 plus the 43 is 88 times 3 is 264 points we lost on the run in that encounter. And so the run's going to be like a 10.6, which is not a high score right now. So who cares, right? I want to put together a decent run, but also just make content for you guys. That's kind of where my mind is at with this game in this new year. So as long as you enjoy the content, that's fine. Whatever. If you're happy, I'm happy. Despite how the run might look. We can do this boss really quickly with Jesse. Hopefully we can get it perfect. If we can get a perfect boss, I'll fix my attitude a little bit. No perfect boss. Okay, so that's probably a 630, unless we lost points of time. Yeah. Yeah, not even, damn, dude, that lost us on the 10.6. Hey, we beat Troika. He'll come back on the second account and bust out a 12K. I think that's a legit first for now, but that's definitely beatable. It really just depends on how people do on the invis, which I think is the highlight of the run. But we'll go through it. The motel lobby was played a little bit safe. We played aggressive at the start, but when I wasn't seeing gun enemies, I just wanted to hide so that we could figure out where the gun enemy is. If you go into this knowing when the gun enemy spawns, like if it's the 4th or 5th or 6th enemy, like with Seraphites, the counter's only going to go on long enough for you to face 2. Right. And so if you can get that first one out of the way early, then you know it might be a little bit before you face another, unless they spawn back to back or like every other or something like that. But if you can get that first one out of the way. So that's why I was playing safe at the start and then fast at the start and then safe towards the end. Lost some points of accuracy here. We still got the all headshots even with Joel. That's actually the second time we did that. We did that with Yara in the Rattler encounter at the end of the run. In the 5th encounter, we got all headshots with the companion. And then we did it again, headshots with the companion here. But Joel almost threw it. I could tell Joel like had his sights set on an enemy a couple of times. The TV station capture, this was good. Got the unseen here in the 3rd, so it has 6 enemies, so that was good. The shipping yard invis with just the pistol, I didn't think it was bad. 688 doesn't seem like a high score at all for a 4th encounter, but it was invis, and I'm notoriously bad at invis, as you can see by the Tommy daily from the other day. And so I feel like this was okay, and it was fun to play, actually. It was actually a fun invis encounter because it was that night shipping yard that you could actually kind of see their shadows in a little bit. The hardware store, man, this is where the run fell apart. I mean, we get those, like 250 points back, and we're looking at like a 10.8, which is putting us, yeah, I mean, that's putting us still in a legit first, but in a much better position if we get those 250 back. And then, of course, we didn't have a perfect boss. I kind of like kited the boss into the clicker, so oh well. But we had 2 back-to-back runs that we completed, so no complaints there. And the channel's growing, and you guys are commenting and loving all of the streams and videos and stuff, so I'm grateful for that. So no real complaints, man. It's we're in 2026. We're going to shift focus a little bit in terms of how we treat this game and the way I look at it. So I know I still got irritated today, but as I said, if you guys are enjoying yourselves, I'm enjoying doing this still. We'll keep posting the dailies, but look out for live streams where I'm playing different games. And on dailies where I die, maybe I just release a video about another game that I was playing, and I start working on actually like making content aside from like hitting record and then posting this video. So good things on the horizon. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, the members, the follows on Twitch, all of you guys coming over to Twitch and hanging out there. So that's all I got for tonight. I hope you guys had a very happy and safe New Year. And we'll see you tomorrow for Who's After Jesse, the Manny Daily. That's it. All right. Later, guys. That was a double daily. Bye-bye.